You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. What? And that's... I see everything! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Hey!
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo.
Add Astro. Thank you for. Add Astro.
Quit following me. Squall and Fury. Know your place. You're dead.
Ready, steady, go!
Behold! Wretched vermin! Squall and Fury! Behold! Cry louder! Can't catch me!
Let the show begin.
Freeze! Bam! Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
La 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 la.
There! Oh, coming through!
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes, I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside. Just I think I've...
You've...
No, they...
Oh.
No.
It's called...
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been here. We didn't know it.
That's right. It turns out after being... Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No.
Well...
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter. Okay, fine. Although...
But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cats... Yep, that's the place. It's where trying to learn the...
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, to be honest...
Well, what are we waiting?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. Actually, Margaret...
Ah, Genius Info... You see, more... Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know Prince.
Ah, allow me to interpret.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced...
Ah, I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only the average player is in...
Wow!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe... Oh? What's that?
It seems he really is capable of communicating.
Seriously, how can he get all of that?
Yes, it was...
So,
Uh-huh. Though I'd love to explain more myself.
Just as a That's what Prince...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to...
I'm sorry, but from the day I met them...
If Prince is unwilling to...
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What? Huh. Why? Seriously.
What can I say? Anyway,
Ha! Oh, you know,
Prince speaks.
could it really?
Sure, why not? Shuyan.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you can.
That's right.
Okay, let me. Oh, that reminds.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right. Simply put, once you've defeated, now then.
Let's go.
First, these dice correspond to element. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter during the action phase. Of course, the most. During the action phase, after you use. And as you can see, once the enemy. Now, these are omni-element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on. Thought but the game. After you end, and once everyone. All right, and a fresh new. Ooh, that. But don't worry, since you went once per round. When the action phase begins, this means that's alrighty then. Each time you use this. Once D-Luke's energy, never mind. Let's start. D-Luke's normal attack only needs one pipe in any case. It's time to use.
Verdict is...
In an actual... Next... Oh, it seems like... When you deal
Cool it!
Good! Different types of an elemental at the moment. Oh, that Normally, we can... Now, if in this case, we'll have to switch... You can spend one elemental...
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Switch... Genshin character. Most skills can only... Alright then. Because the opponent, when triggered, meld increases damage dealt, this will allow you to... Alright! Next up, let's learn how these cards are. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we... Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never down under us. So playing this action card, some other cards will cross that bridge. So, playing it simply put. But wait, well, not by discarding. And this... Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because ingenious invocation. In this case, just like playing Come on, hurry up! Well, would you look at that? Because you have the... Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we... Once you have confirmed... Let's see how you do...
This will be interesting. Hey! You can preview... Check it out! So here's all your opponent's reference this. Well then, that...
Let's go.
Wait. There's every time you hit an end phase, remember, you...
This will be interesting. Cool it! Freeze!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
All right, cool. Well, we just played Genius and Vocation, but...
Although
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had...
What? Oh,
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
you snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's... I'm here today...
Too bad.
Never mind, it...
Wait, this card? It's D-Luke's character card.
Although I
A customer left it.
Oh? Eye patch?
Ugh.
Don't worry.
So,
I don't mind. It's just
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genie's Invocation TC.
the game has been catching on lately. I was hoping it's getting late, and someone has some explaining to. Good. Then I'll take my.
You know where the door is. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope. Well,
Ooh. But in order to play an official duel, remember,
then let's use my cards. These now. It looks like we each. All right.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength in a duel. You at the same time.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Ready when you are.
Freeze!
Absorption test.
Ready when you are.
My research. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
I can do it.
Let's go. Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I can do it. Animo test 6308.
I'm not done.
I can't believe I lost when every decision is a...
That's not how the rules work.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square, but it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't...
It's like that with my research too.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different.
But
A losing... Besides, Sucrose, you're already
Thank you.
good.
I'll definitely.
All right. I think... Burning...
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of...
That's right! The Traveler Sucrose, Paimon picked it up from what...
Oh, sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the... Yes, basically.
So,
I agree. All
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
a well-trained Sucrose. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky.
oh, Tamae's meant.
Oh, that's right! So the casket of... Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna...
That would mean an...
Darn! What a letdown. All right.
Probably for the best. Okay, so go and see Margaret.
But even for the
Excellent plan. Prince seems to...
Hello, you three. Ah, I see you're...
So this is a.
That's right.
Yeah, well...
True. So I'm glad that these You're not wrong.
All right. In that case, thanks.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Come.
Well, if it's...
Yeah, I want to write my...
Yes, you came to...
Did one of them just mention to talk? Is it just Paimon or is it kinda great? Let's go find...
rises. Relax. I can see that. Relax. Relax. All right, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatara Suna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all...
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that...
Well, fair point.
Let me give you some... But in the end, apart from the...
That's right.
So first the...
Yes, my...
Stop, Chef!
This part's important. It just so even back then.
Wait, so there are...
That's right!
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah,
Wow, yes. You really know. Something then seemed...
kinda hard?
Sawada, you left out the...
Oh, yes!
Get to the point.
According to information acquired by...
Puppet?
Aha!
No!
I agree.
Oh, and please read my... Sawada, what... Oh!
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up?
Akabal. Besides, if...
Good point. Okay.
We have some other stuff to...
All right, thank...
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then, even after all, we can... If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many... Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Squall Fury! Quit following me!
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the bat. Did he escape or...
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish...
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you, considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a plus. He's a... Wait a second. Farmer? I take no pleasure in saying this, but...
Sometimes it's you using them, so as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my...
As we discussed...
I think these two have made their objection to that...
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't
with that. Today can be a trial run.
All right.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you...
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's possible he was granted the amount of info, so I asked the balladeer to search.
Exactly!
I understand how things will go. Our minds have... As Sumeru, if this deal with the balladeer hits my I was gonna in fact, even though, of course, I'll be there to help guide you. Great. Prepare yourself.
Wow. It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because...
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to...
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few unlike anywhere, I know there are many grievances between...
Fine. Let's go.
Let's cut each other. Per my agreement, if there are no... Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh. The snark on this...
We can start...
Irminsul access...
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So, Paimon's never...
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the... Pick your jaws up off the...
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so... Say we did go running off in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
The The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Perhaps today... Well done. So... Everyone has...
Speaking of puppet,
If you mean...
really?
Oh? How...
So the guess
Well...
Must be a riveting... Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So,
Still looking.
wait!
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more... Right now, huh?
This light.
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement! You have to share it with...
Shh! Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk?
There's no one else who.
Is that so?
Whoa!
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. Under your leadership, as I under the forging and skill.
Yes, well, you allowed even now.
You flat.
So you say.
My goods.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting you? And recently, none of the people who went, but that doesn't faze.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so.
Mikoshi Nagamata.
After all. Why, Mr.
Enough! I'm here because I'm in charge.
Judging from the.
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this.
You.
You're a little. I thought I'd discuss. It's a long. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is.
Whoever you're working.
It's no trouble at all. If you must know.
The Fatu.
Just to create.
That's it.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled. My device, it is easy. Make no mistake, even without you. That pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other...
He has no...
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Think of me as a... I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will you... Mr. Niwa? Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. I'd like to introduce a puppet.
Hey!
Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he... But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Let's give him some space.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident.
Nobody, so now it was all horrific of all the unwitting after the events you just saw in that memory. The doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the load was the mechanic ants, the balladeer, he thought
Holy...
Yes.
Tatori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? It won't.
Hey,
That's why we're... But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders.
Even if you can't...
does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just... you...
Huh?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria. I don't know that... Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me. Give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past? Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you...
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me. So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatar...
Hey! Balladeer!
You know, I never did, but if a colony...
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Oh, no.
Oh,
Nahida!
Traveler, balladeer. What happened just now? I was suddenly cut off.
It was the balladier's fault. He...
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities? And it took...
Where the heck did he...
Don't be. We're running out of time.
We're out! And we're at...
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody... I'm sorry, but...
An emergency?
Don't worry.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't... He wants to change the past? But surely that's right! It's like... Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even... Ooh... Huh? Ah! Sorry, but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable! Is that... There's no way... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon... So... Alright, Paimon's... And Drayan... Oh! Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food... What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something... Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question the once the art of most of the great, but fortunately, if my memory...
Oh, yeah! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too! It seems like such a shame.
In fact, he told me that there is no harm the Raiden Gokuden.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting, knowing that they had just one chance, the smith's death. Though heroic, in his heart, powerless, alas. Finally, in his fury. But when he came, that is why the...
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? My pleasure.
Don't help! On to the next...
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're
Are they...
the commissioner...
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone...
We'll be heading in.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course. What would you like to know? Oh, there. As for the...
So pretty.
Very...
Well, got any more questions?
You're very Miss Kami, I must say. Whenever the commissioners, they say, they get Miss Kami's. It's been as someone. So, in the future, wonderful.
Paimon likes it. Paimon's itching to try.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
All right.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep.
Very well.
Behold!
Do my eyes...
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area.
We have some questions and thought you might be...
Certainly. If there's anything you want to know, just like the back. Not only that, but I've met people at... I'm told that its history is one of the most...
A couple?
One was... They say he was...
Hey, weren't you gonna ask that?
Oh,
Me neither.
What brought this on? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki? I do know the... But sadly... Of course! Oh, you're... Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Come on. All right.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a
We have time.
It's the same topic we...
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we...
Unfortunately, we haven't made... Huh?
I presume you'll want to read...
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how you...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow.
Well.
Ugh. This new...
Yes, okay.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so...
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop.
Will do.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, Where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's...
You look Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong?
That's quite so...
But... how...
As the nevertheless.
So...
Yes, the Traveler... So if there's anyone in the world...
Paimon's having a hard time on...
I can only make inferences... Something else worrying you? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once he couldn't keep the story, make the Balladeer that power.
Yeah, it just feels so...
Please wait a... Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that...
What is it?
A record. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this.
Huh?
When combined with...
Hold on.
Yes. Changing the Irminsul.
That's incorrect.
And sending with this story is... But if we can... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Furious at this happy resolution, a gray fox stood up. The monster smiled. The monster gave. The fire was... The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would how it wished to swallow. I will become the...
We solved it!
I remember now. To become a god, he was experimented on, and this memory was creating a deity. I buried it deep.
It's hard to believe that this person, Paimon, has no...
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders. Before he vanished, we still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the...
It sounds like...
This is why... So the answer, when you give to others looking, never forget, and that is why...
Yeah.
Good idea.
You got it. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer...
Behold!
What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. What is it? Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill.
Hey! Hey, what?
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh sun. Look.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a stranger. I don't want to.
No, please.
You're welcome.
Leave it to me.
Stop. You don't want my.
That's right, I am. We can talk more.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay. Everyone hold hands.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the ballad... Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before... Huh? You two over there. Is there... You've been following me all the way from the city. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you...
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track... Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll...
Then let's return to the city.
The wind rises. Squall and fury. Behold! Here you go, boss.
Oh, you...
Something's come up.
I was just a...
What?
I get it, but look. Imagine you... But anyway...
But I don't... No. Then I suppose...
Don't mention it.
Thank you. All right, done.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself.
Well, but these two
I don't like to rely on you.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to... If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care a lot?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. Actions through...
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a
That is the...
It seems like...
We're not...
If we were enemies...
He's got so...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I try...
Yes.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to...
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no neck.
Very well.
Wait!
Don't worry.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good.
Understood.
Thank...
No matter what life...
Something's come up?
This looks like...
Right now, these memories...
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
All right.
Wanderer.
Is that because...
You...
I hear footsteps.
This place... No, You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh.
This man is...
And the rest is...
In the original...
Let me get...
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as the second, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa. I was abandoned.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make... He kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup. This child didn't after his mother died after leaving Tatara.
What happened to the child?
He died from his...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that can be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Not breaking a sweat!
This might hurt a little.
My work finished.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the travel...
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar. Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools?
Perhaps you...
Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think...
Surely.
I just can't have you...
I merely... Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Goka look at you. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little
The plot is...
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Stabilize! You can't run from death.
A little. A blast of her freeze! Time for a light show!
The merrier. The systems shine no longer.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that
Welcome.
When do we start?
You see me.
The biolog. Nothing worse than.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you. Alas,
That was Grace.
I suggest.
The doctor.
That person gives off a very sinister.
It's normal.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept.
In your eyes?
Do you think whoever has.
I've seen enough of no matter the consequences. Can you return?
Huh?
I've always believed that as a puppet.
Regaining your Are you sure?
I've lived with it, but then I met you. I've always felt, so I beg.
Very well, since you're mine. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled. This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience. Have you got any more stupid questions? Be more human! Squall Fury! How amusing! Behold! At my command, Fury, you shall fall!
Insignificant past!
Behold! My endless cycle! The wind rises!
Begins!
Bow your head! I'm used to this. Behold!
Churn!
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Feeble human!
Squall Fury.
Insignificant pest!
Imbecile!
It disappeared?
What did you expect? I'd never lose.
There's the wait!
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you,
The memory recovered.
come on.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Bella. You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about, I'm not planning.
So, you're quitting the Fatui?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusan.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you're changing what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence.
Indeed.
Do you regret?
Even if I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes.
Why would you go to—
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over, but before that,
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's—
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my— Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with—
I'm glad you're a traveler, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly— I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents and— So that's how you— Well, whatever your reasons, you did me. Borrowing and returning are the only real relations—
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be— I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops, and some things and everything that you feel is to be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer you—
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our
Why?
Because
a name is like— The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a—
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a...
Are you sure? Oh, all right.
There. Now you have.
What about a nickname? Take your time. I don't. Everyone who
You mean
the doctor.
now that you're still.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave Sumeru, even though the events.
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them stab their blood. What's that look for? That day will. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you.
He's gone.
What he went through today.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's... So we can find him?
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can...
You mean...
Yeah! The Dark then won all these life.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness... Wow! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they...
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled.
Huh? Is there someone...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. When a small, like a vase...
Who are you?
History doesn't...
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck... It feels wrong to...